Hey guys, RC Kiddo 71 here with a real quick rundown on my newest project. As you can see, it is a McLaren body on a OFNA GTP2e. So this is my newest project. I just finished it up. I did the unboxing video a month or two ago. And I will be running my FlySky GT3B. You can see I labeled it for the OFNA. I've got, I don't know, 5 or 6 cars on this radio, and I love it, man. This is a really good radio. I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown on the car itself. As you can see, I did it in silver, which I've kind of been sticking with a silver theme with all my cars, and I'm really happy with the way that the body came out for the most part. There's a few minor little flaws, but for the most part it's pretty good. I did something different that I've never done before, and I'll show you that in a minute. But to start out with, as I said, I did it in silver, and I used a Lexan paint window tinting product, which I'm actually really happy with, and because I have a black background on the table here, it's really hard to see through it, but you can actually see through there. Maybe just barely you can see the motor inside there, but I really like the way that came out. And I did leave the windshield clear so that I could see my GPS inside of there. I cut out the back so that there's less air resistance. I'm not going to run the fin on the back here for now. I do have it's over there painted and it's black, but I'm going to leave that off for a while. The real big deal for me on this project was that I decided to fiberglass the inside of the body, as you can see. And I'll talk about that here in a second, but you can see through the tinting. If I hold it this way, the lighting is a little easier, you can see through there, so that's really kind of cool. But anyways, about this fiberglassing, I got this idea along with maybe 3 or 4 ideas on this car from John Racer X about fiberglassing it. So this has 3 layers of fiberglass on the inside of it. And then it turned out to be like a grayish green color, which I didn't really care for. So I painted the backside in black. And that's just personal preference. I don't know. But you can hear how hard and solid that fiberglassing is compared to the unfiberglassed part where the windshield is, where I left it clear. So that's not done. That's done down here. So I'm really pleased with the way that came out. Just going over to the car real quick. I am going to run a 10 amp Castle Creations BEC. You can see the power switch right there below it. This is my max amps 5450 battery, 22.2 volt. Castle Creations Mamba Monster ESC, and of course the 2200 kV Mamba Monster motor. I did wrap my wires here in this wire meshing. I'm kind of a neat freak when it comes to my wires, and in fact the BEC wires go out of or the ESC wires rather, come out of the ESC. They go underneath the battery tray, underneath here to the other side, and then into the radio box. And those are also done in a wire meshing, which you can just probably barely see there. For the time being, I am running Mod 1 gears, obviously. This is a 30-tooth Mod 1 pinion. Back inside there is a 34-tooth spur gear. So I'm excited about that. Let's see here, what else? In the front, I have a half a pound of weight that's built into the bumper. I cut out a section of the bumper, slid the weight inside of there. That weight was another John Racer X product, as is this tray right here that I currently have my GPS on. This is a second, actually, battery tray. And my plan here eventually is to take the Mamba Monster ESC off of here and put on a XL2 ESC, which should be here in the mail today or tomorrow. We'll see about that. But so when I do that, when I put the XL2 on here, this will be my second battery tray. Right now this is a 6S max amps LiPo. I'll add a 2S LiPo to it so I can run an 8S setup, and with this really slick battery tray that John Racer X sent me. So what else do I have here? Obviously I'm running the Grp Wheels, which is nothing really new. I've kind of been running those for a while. I love these things, man. They just really stick to the road, especially when they get nice and warm. And pretty much everything else on the car, I think, is stock for the most part. I don't have a whole lot else to tell you, but this body, while it didn't come out completely perfect, for my first attempt at doing a fiberglassing, I'm really pleased with it. And I can't wait to show you guys how it runs. So I'll be doing that. Again, shout out to John Racer X for all of his help, because without him I probably would have given up by now. He's been a huge help to me, and helped me out whenever I've come against a roadblock. Speaking of which, a roadblock, this is my Rustler body. I haven't given up on that yet, but right at the moment I'm kind of stuck at 92 miles an hour with that car. For some reason I keep blowing apart the planetary gears inside of the differential, and I don't know what that's about, but I'm working on trying to fix that problem. So as soon as I hit 90, 91, 92, the gear system just blows apart. So anyways, I'm gonna give this car a shot for a while, and man, it is really mean looking. I'm gonna give this one a run for a while, and then I'll come back to the Rustler. So, and when I get my XL2, I will do an unboxing video of that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. And again, thanks a lot, John Racer X, and shout out to Big Tito. And alright, so I'm outside right now. We're going to do a quick run here. Again, this is just a test run, but we'll see. I have a feeling that it's going to be too low to the ground because it's already kind of scraping, but we'll see. I'm going to hand this over to my trusty camera girl, little Isabel. So as soon as I braked, I could hear it kind of drag in the front. This is the first run ever, so. Yeah, the front is too low right now, but that's easy to fix. Alright, so I made an adjustment on the body, and we're going to try it out now. Yeah, the front still drags, just barely. But, Yeah, this is a totally different caliber than the Rustler. I can tell you that right now. Totally different league. Kind of wish I had my GPS, but I should go get that and install it.